Hello. Hey everybody, it's Melanie from Stamp with Melanie. And we're going to get started here in just a second. Okay, I think we are good. All right. Okay, thanks for joining. I know this was short notice. The retiring products list became available today when demonstrators got a chance to have a look at the new upcoming catalog. I glanced at that so quickly because I wanted to come to you live with all the information that I have on the retiring products. So technically these two catalogs don't expire until the end of April, but I can tell you that once the retiring products lists are announced, products will begin to sell out. As a matter of fact, 2 are already sold out, and I will point those out as we go through. Last chance pricing goes into effect for whatever is remaining on April 9th. I'm going to point those prices out to you as well. So if there's something, but I want to caution you that if there's something that you really want, I wouldn't wait for it to go on sale because it may not last. As a matter of fact, once we're done with this call tonight, I'm placing an order myself for some of the things that I want because I don't want to miss out on them. So with that said, we're going to start with the annual catalog. Most of the products that are retiring are in this book, so this will take the longest amount of time. As usual, I will probably go pretty fast, but I've already made the lists available for you. I've linked them in on my page so that you can go back and refer to them. Plus, this video or this live will be available in video form for you to rewatch it at any time. So it's not going to go away. All right, so let's dig in. And I'm going to jump right up to page 14 and 15. Everything on these 2 pages is retiring. Actually, everything on these 2 pages is retiring. So this designer series paper, this designer series paper, and the bundle, stamp set and the dies, it's all going away. Okay, on page 16, the stamp set and dies are retiring. On page 17, the stamp set is retiring. The circle punch, the 2 3/8 inch circle punch, will be moving over to the online exclusives. And you're going to see in the new catalog, there's a couple pages dedicated to letting you know that products that are carrying over will no longer get paper space in new publications, but they will be found going forward in the online exclusives. And, I just think that's probably the way of the future. So if you don't go there now, try to start making a habit. When you go to the online store, look for the subcategory, online exclusives, and start looking there. You're going to find the newest things there, the carryover things there, and probably eventually almost everything. But for now, it's just the newest and the carryover. And all the kits are there too. All right, moving on. On page 18, Charming Sentiments, everything is retiring, stamp set and dies. On 19, Lazy Days, stamp set and dies, retiring. On page 20, Sweetest Cherries, retiring. On page 21, Seasonal Branches, Stamp Set and Dies, retiring. On page 22, Dainty Delight is retiring. Handmade Hugs is retiring. On page 24, Nature's Prints and Lighting the Way are retiring. And page 25, Color and Contour is retiring. And there's a lot in this catalog that's retiring. It probably would have been easier to show you what's not retiring, but anyhow. On page 26 and 27, everything is retiring. Both of the stamp sets, not the stuff up at the extra things at the top. They're still fine. On page 28, Super Cool is retiring. That stamp set, if it's still available when the last chance products go on sale, it will be $10. And So Refreshing, Stamp Set and Dies, retiring. Let's Go Shopping. Okay, the Designer Series paper will be available at $6.25 starting on April 9th. The embellishments are retiring, the loose silver sequins, the stamp set, and the dies. On page 32, Sweet Citrus is retiring, and that will have a last chance price of $18.40. On 33, Good Feelings is retiring. On 34, Two-Tone Flora, the stamp set at the bottom of the page, is retiring. On page 37, Petal Park is retiring. And on April 9th, the last chance price will be $13.80. Okay, on page 38, both stamp sets are retiring. Apple Harvest will be available for $9.60 on April 9th. And Cottage Wreaths on page 39 is also retiring. On page 40, Season of Chic is retiring. On page 41, let me double check. Yeah, on this one, the Wonderful Thoughts, it's just the bundle pricing that's going away. So if you like this one and you don't have it, you can get the extra 10% off by ordering before the end of April. Okay, on 42, both stamp sets are retiring, and same with 43. So all three of these are retiring. On 44, Ringed with Nature is retiring, and as is Celebrate with Tags. On 46, Zoo Crew, the Suite is retiring, the Designer Series paper is retiring, the Ribbon Combo Pack is retiring, and it will be $6. And then the Stamp Set and Dies are retiring. Hey Chuck, on page 49, both the stamp set and dies are retiring. On page 50, both stamp sets are retiring. Happy Labels will be reduced to $12. And on 51, Silly Goose is retiring, and it will be reduced to $12.50. Okay, on 52, Everything is retiring. And on 53, Biggest Wish is also retiring. But that stamp set will never go out of my stamp room. It's hanging around. Okay, on 54 and 55, all three stamp sets are retiring. Hello Kiwi will be $10. Share a Milkshake will be $9.50. Phrases for All will be $21. On page 56 and 57, Everything is retiring. On page 58 and 59, Everything is retiring. Okay, on page 60, Everyday Thanks is retiring. And By My Side on 61 is retiring. On page 62 and 63, the suite, or the whole suite is retiring. The embossing folder, which is here, will be reduced to $5.10. The stamp set is retiring. However, these Countryside Corners dies are carrying over. Excuse me. That Designer Series paper is retiring too. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check. Well, maybe not. I don't see the paper listed as retiring. So we're going to go with that Designer Series paper is hanging around for now. And like I said, I went through the catalog so fast, the new one, I couldn't tell you if I saw it in there or not. But, all right, it's not on the list. So we will assume this paper is hanging around. Okay, 64 and 65. On 64, Lasting Joy is retiring. It will be reduced to $10. And on 65, this textured floral bundle, the bundle pricing only is what's going away here. On page 66, Quiet Meadow is retiring. And on 67, the everything is retiring. The bundle, the stamp set, and the dies. Okay, on 68, Darling Details, everything is retiring. And on 69, Just My Type, that's also retiring. On page 70, the Designer Series paper is retiring and will be reduced to $11.25. The trim is retiring, and the stamp set and dies. So everything in this particular suite is retiring. On page 72, Hope and Prayer at the bottom is retiring. Places in the Heart on 73 is also retiring. Okay, on 74, Time Together, this bundle, everything is retiring. And on page 75, Country Bouquet, the stamp set is retiring and will be reduced to $9.20. On 76, Everlasting Beauty at the top of the page is retiring and will be reduced to $23.40. On page 78, Let's Go Fishing, the Designer Series paper is retiring. The embossing folder is retiring. It will be reduced to $8. But for the stamp set and dies, the only thing that's going away is the bundle pricing. On 80 and 81, all three stamp sets are retiring. On 82, Next Destination is retiring. It will be reduced to $12. On 83, He's All That will be retiring, and same with Sweet and Precious. Also retiring. Okay, on page 84 and 85, all three of these stamp sets are retiring. On 86, Stargazing, the suite is retiring. The Designer Series paper will be $7.50. The holographic paper is retiring, and the stamp set and dies are retiring as well. On page 88 and 89, no, just 88. Not even that. On page 88, On the Ocean is retiring. These other two, Legendary Ride and Beside Me, are hanging around. On page 90, Fun on Wheels, the bundle is retiring, and so are both pieces. And on page 91, with the Crafting for You bundle, only the bundle pricing is going away. Okay, on 92 and 93, all 3 stamp sets are retiring. Enjoy the Rhythm will be $10.50. And again, the bundle pricing starts on April 9th. I'm sorry, not the bundle pricing, the last chance pricing. Okay, Inked Botanicals on page 94 and 95. The Designer Series paper is retiring. It will be $10. The ribbon is retiring. The stamp set is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The punches are retiring. They have a special price and we'll be coming up to that. On 96, In the Moment is retiring, and Go To Greetings is retiring. That's another one I'll keep around forever. Okay, on 98, Bottled Happiness is retiring. And on 99, Bold Bouquet is retiring. On 100 and 101, everything is retiring. Scenic Wonders will be reduced to $13. And Seaside Bay will be reduced to $13. On page 102, Masterfully Made. This is 102 and 103. The Designer Series paper will be $8.75. The stamp set and the dies are retiring. And from everything I could find, these sequins are staying around. Okay, on 104, both stamp sets are retiring. The Vertical Blooms will be reduced to $9.50. On 106 and 107, everything is retiring. Marvelous Nature will be $15.60. Botanical Layers will be $9.20. Your Path Awaits will be $12. On page 108, Love for You is retiring. That will be $10. Enchanted Butterfly is retiring on 109. That will be $14.40. Okay, on page 110, Fresh as a Daisy. The Designer Series paper is retiring, will be reduced to $10. The Gems are retiring, will be reduced to $4.80. For the stamp set and dies, only the bundle pricing is going away. On page 112, only the bundle pricing is going away. On 113, the stamp set is retiring. On 114 and 115, all 3 stamp sets are going away. Prized Plant will be $10. Okay. On 116, both stamp sets are retiring. Now we're up to the background stamps. So this is good. We're making good progress. Okay, you can probably see this. Berry Harvest is retiring. In the Stars is retiring. Rays of Light is retiring. Spiral Die is retiring. Timeless Tiles. The ones with special pricing is Berry Harvest will be $10. Timeless Tiles will be $10.80. Then on 119, Snow Crystal and Perfectly Detailed are retiring. Both of those. Snow Crystal will be $10.50 and Perfectly Detailed will be $10. All right. Now, on page 122, in the color collections, of course, all the 2022 to 2024 in colors are retiring. Special pricing is available on all of the blends. They'll be $6 each. I'm pretty sure every one of these refills is on low inventory, so if you don't have them and you want them, order them now. They probably won't restock them. Okay, moving on. On page 125, on the core colors, there's a little section in here that has all the core colors. All of that's retiring. That special packaging to bring back those colors is all going away. For the 2022 to 24 in colors, all of these will be retiring, but the 12 by 12s are going to be reduced to $12.15. Okay, so let's jump ahead on 126. You might be surprised by some of the things that are coming up here. I was. Okay, the 6x8 cellophane bags will be retiring at $4.95. The in-color treat bags retiring, they'll be $7. Envelope treat boxes retiring, they will be $4.80. Vellum cardstock is retiring. Now, if there's something new replacing it, which there probably is, but I can't say for sure. I didn't notice it yet, but I'll be looking for that. Okay, on 127, the holographic paper trio retiring. The white center paper retiring, that will be $5.75. This rose gold paper up here retiring will be $9. The textured shimmer paper will be $6. That's retiring. The more dazzle paper is retiring. The soft shimmer paper, which is this right here, is retiring. The in-color 12 by 12 textured paper, which is right here, will be retiring and will be $5.50. And then the 2023 to 25 in-color luster specialty paper is retiring, will be $7.70. And the distressed gold is also retiring. On page, 129, Delightfully Eclectic is retiring. It will be $15. And let me scratch this out. We already talked about Bright and Beautiful. In most of the cases, that's what's going to happen. We've already talked about the paper. This Countryside Inn, though, I don't think that paper. I'm going to double check that, and I'll post a comment when I find out. Okay, on page 130, the Glorious Gingham will be $8.40. We already talked about the rest of these. Everything on 132 is retiring. Now let's go to 133. Everything here is retiring. So here, the 22 to 24 papers will be $7.50. The 23 to 25 papers will be $6.25. In the next group of the color family papers, the Regals will be $8.75. The Neutrals will be $11.25. The Brights will be $11.25. The Subtles will be $10. And then down to the Vellum Basics, that's also retiring and will be reduced to $6. On 135, Bright and Beautiful Memories and More Card Pack will be $5.95. Bright and Beautiful Memories and More Cards and Envelopes will be $6.60. The Craft Note Cards and Envelopes will be $9. The Very Vanilla medium size envelopes are retiring. And the Very Vanilla Note Cards and Envelopes are retiring. And did I miss one? I guess not yet. Okay. All right, so let's go up to 136. The decorative masks. The artistic mask is retiring. It will be $9. Foursquare will be retiring. It will be $6. Embossing powders are both retiring. The reason why is because Stampin' Up! Has had to switch to a new manufacturer. I can tell you they are coming back in the new catalog. The price is higher. The basics are already sold out. The heat and stick powder is retiring. Now let's jump ahead. Let's come over to, I don't know. I don't know what page that I saw that on. I'm like, look, one more time. Where they have the thick cardstocks, the thick Very Vanilla and the thick Basic White. I don't know where I marked it. But anyhow, the thick Very Vanilla is retiring. So if that's a color that you use, you're going to want to stock up on it because it is retiring and it is not going to be on sale. So it's at its best price right now. I don't see it, but it's definitely happening. Okay, let's go to 139. We have embellishments. They're all retiring. They're all on sale or will be on sale. The iridescent shaker circles, $4.90. The brads will be $4.20. Silver sequins, $5.85. And the daisy embellishments will be $4.20. On page 140, iridescent pastel gems will be $4.50. Festive pearls will be $4.50. And the iridescent rhinestones will be $4.50. Over on 141, the rustic metallic backed dots will be $6.40. Classic matte dots will be $4.20. Brushed metallic dots will be $7.20. In color dots will be $7.20. These ovals will be $4.50. And then the pastel back sequins will be $4.80. The gilded leafing $5.40, and the vintage bottle shaker domes will be $4.80. In the ribbon, everything on this page is retiring. Everything has a special price. So let's start at the top. The herringbone ribbon, $6.80. Balmy blue and white, $4.20. Balmy blue and white double stitched, $5.40. Pool party grosgrain, $4.80. Red and green combo, $5.25. Night and navy bordered, $5.40. The in color textured ribbons, wild wheat, $4.80. Copper clay, $6.40. Moody mauve, $4.80. Boho blue, $4.80. Pebbled path, $5.60. Real red and burlap ribbon combo pack, $5.40. Misty moonlight ribbon, $5.60. Black and white gingham, $6.30. Pecan pie. Oh, no special price on that one. And then the Azure Afternoon Bubble Bath and Lemon Lolly combo pack, $8.75. All right, next page, 144. The upper right-hand corner, the metallic ribbons. These are all retiring, and these will each be $5.40. The gold and vanilla satin ribbon retiring. Silver edged ribbon retiring. Simply Elegant trim is retiring. I'm sorry, the gold and vanilla satin edged ribbon will be $4.80. Silver threaded twine will be $4.80. No special pricing on the Simply Elegant. And these, I think I marked that one down wrong. Let me look. Let me double check that. 144. Yeah. This is not retiring. So that's hanging around another year. The 2022 to 24 in color Baker's Twine pack will be $7.50. Okay, the punches. Here's this inked and tiled punch pack. It will be on sale for $32. The Monkey Builder punch is retiring, and the Banner's Pick punch is retiring. Pick a punch. Okay, on the next page, 148. Almost everybody is retiring here, and there are special prices. Country Bouquet will be $17.60. Dragonflies, $11. Handmade tag, $17.60. Easter bunny, $17.60. Cloud, $11. Then the double oval, decorative circle, and lasting label, also retiring with no special prices. On 149, Very Best Trio Punch retiring. It will be $12. Cherry Builder will be $11. Songbird Builder will be $11. Vintage Bottle will be $11. Sailboat Builder will be $11. Hedgehog Builder will be $11. Best Label, this is the punch they coordinated with that Alpha Best stamp set. That will be $11.90. And Ladybug Builder will be $13.20. Okay. Surprisingly, we have 3 blocks that are retiring. So it's Block A, Block G, Block I. My guess is probably that they don't sell very well. I don't know why. I use them all, but they are going away. So if you like those sizes and you don't have them, you'll want to pick those up. And, okay, these are dies that are retiring. Beautiful Balloons. That will be $30.60. Bold Bouquet will be $14. Carousel Horses, also retiring. Darling Details on page 156 is retiring. Earth and Textures on page 157 will be $28. Fun on Wheels will be $17.40. And the Gorgeously Made dies will be $25.60. Again, that last chance pricing goes into effect on April 9th. On Hey Chuck, those dies will be $25.60. Lazy Days will be $27.20. Let's Go Shopping will be $23.20. Little Dreamers will be $25.20. On Reach for the Stars, the dies will be $30.60. Seasonal Branches, $17. So Refreshing will be $24.50. Okay, then Time Together will be $16.50. Timeless Arrangements will be $25. Wait, that looks like $28. Hang on. That's why I bring my printed copies here, too. Can't read my own writing. Timeless, Time Together. Okay, what page am I on? Okay, that's $16.50. Oh, Timeless Arrangement. Yeah, $28, sorry. And Zany Zoo will be $23.80. Okay, now these are the dies that are not bundled as part of a, with a stamp set. All that dies will be $16.80. The artistic dies will be $17.50. Aspen Tree dies will be $21.60. Basic Borders dies $17.40. Brood dies will be $12. Brilliant Backgrounds will be $17. Chic dies $18.50. Christmas Pine Cone is retiring $22.80. Country Wreaths is retiring $35.10. Cracker and Treat Box will be $28.50. Dainty Delight will be $18. Delightful Doily Hybrid will be $21. Dots and Spots $19.20. Excuse me. The Give It a Whirl dies are retiring. They will be $19.50. Gorgeous Garden will be $29.40. Labels Aglow will be $16.50. Lighting the Way will be $15.50. Love for You will be $12.80. Meadow dies will be $19. Then Natural Prints will be $18.50. On the Ocean will be $18. Pansy will be $16. The Paper Florist dies will be $18.50. Patchwork Pieces will be retiring, no discount. And Petal Patterns will be reduced to $22.50. Okay, Reindeer, 1980. Scallop Contours, these have been around a long time, $24.50. Seaside Bay, $13.60. Sending Dies, $19.80. Sentiment Silhouettes, $17.50. Share a Milkshake, $15. Stitched with Whimsy, $17.40. Sweet Hybrid, a Sweet Citrus Hybrid, $16.50. The TaylorMade tags are retiring. I'm very sad to see that. That's one of my favorites. Tree Rings Hybrid, $14.50. Two-Tone Flora, $19.50. Wanted to Say is staying around, and I'm so glad to see that. And Waves Dies will be $17. Okay, embossing folders. Retiring. Now, we already know Countryside Blossoms because we talked about that, but it wasn't mentioned back in this section again. I'm just going to go ahead and mark it. Okay, Cascading Ruffles will be reduced to $5.50. Elegant Eucalyptus will be reduced to $5.50. Geometric Patterns will be reduced to $5.40. Merry Melody is retiring. Painted Posies is retiring, will be reduced to $5.50. Quatrefoil Tile will be reduced to $5.40. Raindrops, $4.75. Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folder. This is one of those minis. It's already sold out. Time Worn Type will be reduced to $6.60. Let me just check. Well, that's weird. Okay, Tree Rings Hybrid is retiring. I don't know why it's not marked over here, but it's in two places. So that one and that one are in two places. All right, and then Twisted Rope is retiring as well. That was part of the one part of what was retiring from the fishing bundle. And the last thing from this catalog that's retiring is the Hidden Host stamp sets. There they are. And of course, there's no special pricing on those. Now, take a big, deep breath, say, ah, and let's switch to the other catalog. Like I said, this one, the mini doesn't have nearly as much in it. That's going away. Mainly what you're going to see here is bundle pricing will be retiring, but that's about it. There's a couple, but not much. Okay. On page 9, let's start out with Be Mine. The bundle pricing is going away. The ribbon is retiring. The pillow boxes are retiring. They'll be $6.40. The embellishments are retiring, and so is the designer series paper. And then we're going to go over to page 11. Only the bundle pricing is retiring here. On page 12, the bundle pricing is retiring. And page 13, only the bundle pricing. On page 14 and 15, the gold foiled envelopes and cards are retiring, and the designer series paper is retiring. The bundle pricing is retiring. Everything else is sticking around. On Delicate Forest on page 17, it's only the bundle pricing. On page 18, the Adoring Hearts bundle, just the bundle pricing is going away. On page 20, Hills of Tuscany is retiring. On page 21, Wild Ferns, the bundle pricing is going away. Perennial Lavender. I'm just gonna turn a page on this one. Let me tell you first of all, the designer series paper is not retiring. It's sticking around. The gems are sticking around. And I'm pretty sure even these little butterflies are sticking around. The stamp set, the painted lavender bundle, stamp set and dies, bundle pricing is going away. On the perennial postage bundle, the stamp set is retiring, but the dies are not. So there's a lot going on that one. With Easter lilies, everything is retiring, and the same with excellent eggs. Everything is retiring. On everyday details, bundle pricing is going away. On the flower cart bundle, the bundle pricing is going away. Lighter than air. The designer series paper is going away, and the bundle pricing is going away, and that's it. Filled with Happiness, that stamp set will be retiring. Ice Cream Swirl Bundle, the bundle pricing is going away. So if you've been waiting on, dragging your feet on this one, it's hanging around, but you'll want to get it now so you can get that discount. On page 38, the Enduring Beauty stamp set dies bundle. Just the bundle pricing is going away. That's the only thing. Nature's Sweetness. There's a lot going on here too. The bundle pricing for Lovely and Sweet is going away. The faux leather trim is going away. The cork rounds are going away. And the Nature's, Notes of Nature bundle, this stamp set and dies is going away. This one is staying. So the bundle pricing is going away on Lovely and Sweet. Everything is going away on Notes of Nature. And the paper is staying. On 44, the Memories and More card pack retiring, and that will be $6. The cards and envelopes are retiring. They will be $8. The Let's Chat, the little telephone set, the rotary dial, that's going to be reduced to $15.20. Nothing on these two pages. On Just Kiddin', the designer series paper is retiring, and the bundle pricing is retiring. And on page 51, Bright Skies, only the bundle pricing is going away. On 52 and 53, the Submarine Life and Cutest Cows, it's only the bundle pricing that's going away. Unfortunately, Rock and Roll didn't have the same fate on page 55. Everything is retiring here. The stamp set, the dies, the designer series paper, the embellishments, everything's going away. On the Trusty Tools bundle, just the bundle pricing. And the graduate set is staying. On Beach Day bundle, only the bundle pricing is going away. Cliffs by the Ocean is retiring, and this one will be reduced to $16.80. Okay, Poetic Expressions. The suite is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The stamp set is retiring. The designer series paper is retiring. The only thing sticking around out of this group, nope, I said that wrong. The only thing retiring out of this group is the dies. The stamp set is sticking around. So let me do that again because I messed it up. The paper is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The dies are retiring. The stamp set is staying. The stamp set and these little loose champagne dots are staying. Sorry about that. Stippled Roses is losing its bundle pricing. And that's that. So, thank you for hanging with me. That was a lot, but like I said, the video will be around that you can watch at any time, and I've updated I added the links earlier with the lists. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. And if you're interested in that new catalog that's coming out, either fill out the form that I have linked on my page or send me a message and I'll be happy to get one out to you. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.